Yeah. So
Yo, 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 yo. Man's Corner, Lapa's Corner. Lovely sunny day. You know your boy is in Sotra, where the business is booming and popping. We had a tattoo parlor. That's a pretty Glen. I am tattoos. And we're going to find out more about tattoos. To me, they're kind of taboo, but they are in fashion. They're trending. And let us find out more about what significant connection does a tattoo have? Spiritual connection, emotional connection, and a journey. As we know, tattoos have a significant message. So let's go and find out what's up, what's popping, what more can we learn from tattoos? Azi. Don Villa.
How's
What
it?
brings you
How's
here?
it? Here to get inked on the body and the soul.
Come on in, come on in.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. My king. How's it, brother? Man,
it's calming, King. It's calming. It's calming.
Men's Corner, Lapa's Corner. Blue Slew, your host, and we at M Sotra Protea Glen with my man Kelvin. I'll let him introduce himself, talk about his brand, his product, and his whole life story in this brand that he has behind us. My guy, introduce yourself, let us know who you are.
Mina Calvin, aka Calvin Inkman, another aka Mr. Perfect Beats. Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist. I started 2016. What inspired me? Well, I don't know the difference between what inspired me and the thing I'm thinking in my mind, but I've always been an artist. I've always been doing art. But when I started this, I was employed, and I just simply felt that it was time for me to be me for a living. So, yeah, and I chased my art abilities.
Interesting. What was your previous job that made you pursue your art abilities, or maybe not even push you to get to your art abilities? What were you doing before?
I was a waiter. I was working as a waiter serving people food.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you have people skills now.
Actually, that's when I've learned. Because normally I'm a shy person, so I don't think I'd make it in this industry of tattoos. But that's when I started. That's when I was a waiter. That's when I got used to speaking, smile, be kind, what not to say. Don't speak about EFF because this customer might be DA. Don't speak about gender. That's where I pulled myself together.
Yeah, okay. And in terms of your startup, when you began to push this idea, um, from a man's perspective, we have to work to make a living, and sometimes passion doesn't pay the bills. How did you manage to get it started?
That's a difficult one, man. Hey, because I even lost my partner at the time when I did it for the same reasons. So, hey, passion don't pay the bills, man. So, but for me now, it was a matter of if I fail as me, but I can never fail as me. So, I also had this thing in my mind, which each and every company, each and every company that employs someone has someone like me who started. So why can it not be me? So I was just willing to face whatever that would come along as my story to building this.
Yeah, yeah, ne. You lost your partner, and
It was bad. I had to sleep in my car for like a few months. Yeah, and it wasn't even a nice car. One of those old cars. I owned it, and then it caught fire, and then I brought it back to life. It's not really, you know, but yeah, I had to make it happen. I really had to make it happen.
your story, it's like the underdog story, like a woman leaves you.
realizing now that wait a minute, I actually got stories. Because when it happened to me, I was like, it just happened. But now I'm realizing that actually, I do come from far.
Because now, I'm just going to expand a bit. Um, when you have a partner, you think you have a person who's going to support you, to push you, to inspire you, to always be the one that understands your hustle. You just brushing it off. How the heck do you do it? Because most men, it's difficult to lose that partner while you are hustling. And
Hey, you gotta understand one thing, man. Besides a partner, whether it's a friend, everyone everything you own, everything you do, it either pushes you back in life or keeps you where you are or pushes you forward. So for me, I had to understand that the partner I had at the time was not moving along the direction that I was going. So therefore, they were pulling me back. So I think it's wise to always move along with the people who are moving the same direction as you. You're a musician, they're your fan. They're gonna push you, be like, wake up, baby, I need you to release that song. You're a tattoo artist, that's your photography. So for me, it was easy to just accept that we are not moving along the same direction.
hey, that's once a wise
And always
person.
put you first. The person you experience first. The only person you experience is the man in the mirror. The only person you're gonna experience ever from birth till death. So always choose you.
As they say, the man in the mirror should know where he's going.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Going back to your brand, what inspired you to call it what it is? And please tell the audience what it is.
Ink, body, and soul. For me, actually, when I started this business, when you are a musician or you are an artist, you always want a cool name for your brand. So to be quite honest, I was just looking for that, but it started off as I saw a post written mind, body, and soul. Like, mind, body, and soul. This is ink. Oh, ink, body, and soul. But from then, it started feeling like really. I started feeling the soul part of it. Because the passion, the people that I've met. The learning experience. I've met amazing customers. Then, it really, really, really became inked in your body and the soul, because people don't just ink. It's not just art, it's their story, it's their history, it's their goals, where they're going, it's what they want to remember. So it started just as mind, body, and soul, from the inspiration of mind, body, and soul, just to have a cool name. But the name actually built itself through the experience.
Wow, that's quite deep, man. Like metaphorically deep with the ink, and just to see the poster behind us or the signage.
Oh, yeah.
We've noticed that because I stepped in, without you coming through yet, and I see that you've got your social media platforms. It's I am tattoos. Please explain further. Why don't we see ink, body, and soul there?
Oh yeah, there is actually Ink, Body, and Soul. On Instagram, I'm Ink, Body, and Soul. I'm TikTok, Ink, Body, and Soul. I used to be Ink, Body, and Soul on Facebook. But me being this person who likes to grow, I was playing around marketing, and I ended up deciding to leave my page and start another one. But when I needed to get back to my original page, I couldn't do it anymore. So I lost my handle that way. If anyone knows how, please help me. I need to get my ink, body, and soul back. So that's how I ended up with I Am Tattoos, because at the time, I was running with the concept that I'm a person who follows the universe and the cosmic energies and the source of all there is. So the I Am name at the time, I Am, was really, I felt more in touch with I Am at the time. So it became I Am Tattoos, but it's still Ink, Body, and Soul. I am Ink, Body, and Soul.
So please go to I am tattoos SA, and also ink, body, and soul. They're the same, but it happens, guys. We all know you miss your account, and by mistake it got the pin's lost or the passwords, and you can't even retrieve it. It is what it is as emerging businesses. But Furthermore, in terms of your brand, I can sense that it has more of a connection deeper than the skin. It goes into the soul as well. In terms of tattoos, me myself, I'm quite taboo with it. Maybe I'm old school in terms of tattoos. They've got a
I don't know
significant.
what you want to say. I've never met the devil. Just in case you're wondering, if I'm taking another direction, it's cool. I just wanted to clear that up. I've never met the devil. I'm not part of any cult. Hence the soul, Because once I've saw a post from a pastor. Actually, I had posted my work, and the pastor commented and said, "Hey, this is the devil trying to deceive you guys." And I just want you guys to know that my comment was, I've never met the devil, because, guys, we are just artists. This is art. If someone can draw, someone can draw on the skin. But I don't know where your question was going. I just jumped into that and just wanted to clarify that.
No, no, no. It's good. It's good because it's a stereotype back then. And as I am commenting about the whole tattoo trending phenomenon, is that people are expressing themselves through it. People didn't understand it all back then. But as a man, from your point of view, what's so significant in terms of tattoos?
What's significant about tattoo? Can I get the meaning of significant, guy?
The meaning, like why would I? Because I'm coming from a masculine point of view. Are you sharing your story through it, or are you trying to express? Because I know tattoos could be a journey. Some people want to have body art or body modification to be pleased with themselves, but in your point of view, from Ekasi Msotra, as a man who's gone through a lot, who's looking beyond the future with his career, what does the tattoo on your skin or on any other person through a man's eyes mean?
Let me just look at it just through eyes. It's expression. For me as an artist, it's creation. I love the process of, like, growing up. I used to like drawing portraits, people's faces. I used to say I love doing it because it makes me feel like close to God, because I am creating is creation. So that's from me as an artist. But from what I've seen with my clients, it's always been, well, you said as a man. I don't know how to say as a man, but it's always been a form of expression. It's amazing. Hey, it's been storytelling. It's been, some people have inked things just to remind themselves who they are, because they have goals they want to achieve. So it's, what else? It's a lot. It's way deep. For some people, it's culture, it's history. It reminds them of who they are. So,
You know why I asked from a man's point of view? Because in women, and I may be becoming stereotypical, but you'll correct me. It's more of what hardship they've gone through, majority of the time.
yeah.
When you ask them what's going on there, no, this is when my mother was
Yeah.
born. This is when my daughter was born. I had a heartbreak. Those things that are typical.
Actually, that's basically it. That's just basically it. Hence, I said it's storytelling, it's inspiration, it's motivational. Sometimes, like myself, I want to ink Ankui. I saw it from a movie. It means remember. I know they made that up, but it's cool. I want to remember who I am. I always want to remember, So those are the typical or the common stories. It's always an inspiration, a motivation, storytelling, a vision, Yeah.
Now, since this is the man's corner, and we want to get some very, very insightful information, particularly to men who want to uplift themselves, build themselves, be better in the society, I had a question. What is a man's purpose? And it was answered beautifully in our last episode. But I'm going to spread it out to every man who's a business leader, who's an artist, who's inspirational. And to you, when you hear that question, holistically, with what you've been through, What is a man's purpose?
What is a man's purpose? A man's purpose is to find true freedom and free other men to know that as a man, you're not limited by your musculars, and you're like, if you've mastered the true art of true freedom is have the freedom to be where you are when you wanna be and feel what you wanna feel. As a man, being a man, if like we growing up we're told being a man is associated with being tough and masculinity and proving yourself, and sometimes that goes with emotional immaturity. So I wish we'd know Gucci, being a man is not about any program that we are told Gucci, this is who we need to be. Being a man is about the freedom of realizing that you're free to be happy and just chase whatever and just be you for a living. And be you just young John. It's not about me against this guy. It's not about I can do it better than. It's not about I'm a provider better than, or but it's about am I man enough to realize that I'm in a maze and I need to be free, and I might be even in the maze of my own mind. So yeah.
Oh, that last one. What are you trying to say? In a maze of your own mind.
Yeah, because hey, I feel like this is going beyond because
Let's go deeper, my guy.
the concept of being a man, I normally say I'm not a man, I am energy. Because if I am a man, therefore there's a program of being a man that I need to follow. Meaning that, like for good example, you as a man, there are things that I might not do in front of you because as a man, how are you going to take me? That's, I'm caging myself in my own mind. Because I'm creating limitations that as a man, this is what is expected of me. But when you are energy, you are just a blank piece of paper. Anything can be written without limitation. As a man, if you step on my toes, then I have to do something. But as energy, when you step on my toes, I need to know that this is just creation happening. I don't need to suffer in the process to prove that I'm a man. I don't need to stand here and solve this. I can just simply be like, hey man, it was a misunderstanding and move on because I am energy. Energy moves. We don't get stuck in the mental programs of identities that were created that, hey, you're a man, this is where you need to be, this is the box, this is how you can only go this far. You cannot, good example, you cannot cry as a man, but what if you really need to cry? You get what I'm saying when I'm saying mental maze. This thing can free you emotionally so you don't abuse other people, but you don't do it because you were taught that you're a man, therefore you need to live within this. Then how are you going to express your emotions? You'll take it out on other people. You'll be in toxic spaces. Basically you'll be the guy that deserves to be locked up.
The one that's profiled by the purple gang.
Yeah.
But no, it's true because now nowadays we are being reprogrammed from the previous settings of.
Actually, even worse, nowadays no one even knows who they are because we all have these public uniform that we're wearing, public personalities, hence a man. That's a public image of what is expected of a man, of a human being with a penis. You get me? But that human being with a penis have a whole freedom of identifying what being a man means to them.
So it's not because it's one suit fits all, as you say. It's
being a man is not one specific thing there is. No, it's anything that you can create that follows along the lines of having a backbone and knowing who you are. Because obviously when we speak about being a man, we speak about masculinity and being strong, right? So whatever it is that you believe in, stand on it and be free. Don't think you have it and it's got you. Then you're not a man. The purpose of a man is to find things out, store information, and help who he used to be. Find freedom and help who you used to be. If you used to struggle in a business and now you've made it, teach who you used to be. There's who you used to be. There's someone who wants to follow the same path. You've been struggling with whatever and now you've overcome it, teach the next person.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it makes sense because many think that a man has to be masculine, prove that he's the King Kong of the jungle.
A man Man is a discoverer. Human beings, men beings are discoverer, and we always discover things and store information so we can teach the next person the one we used to be.
And when you say that, that is important because we do not relay information to others. We just think that, being narcissistic, alpha male is the best portrayal of a man, and others have amplified that message as a negative thing and yada yada yada. So now that we miss that important value of transferring that information of what you've gone through and succeeded, your last potting shots in terms of your career, your advice, now that you can be a man and give us what starter pack or good information that will help others who are interested into the tattoo industry.
Please rephrase your question again.
So what I mean is like, what is your message to those who see you as an idol or as a man who has made it in his career, having his own tattoo parlor? What are the advices or tricks or ways of succeeding?
Keep doing you, everything else is a distraction.
That's it.
I can explain further. Me building the tattoo shop, there's a lot of things that came in between. At some point, I had to be homeless. At some point, I was fighting with family. There was a lot. There's always maybe rent is not paid, maybe this. But what I'm saying is, life is like a game. In a game, there's always a mission. There's always a goal of the mission, and there's always something or an obstacle that is always there to distract the mission. So all other problems that are there, they meant to, like, life is a game. Your job is to set a goal, and life's job is to distract you. And as it distracts you, your job is to focus on your craft. So focus on you, focus on who you are, focus on the goal, focus on the grind. Everything else is a distraction.
You heard it, guys. Everything is a distraction. Even your dream girl is your distraction.
Actually, if you're not moving along the same direction, she is a distraction.
And that's true. Like I like his story that he had his partner, but his partner wasn't a part of his plan. And his plan is to have his own tattoo shop, and it's been significantly a great success to many who come to experience getting a tattoo. So if the partner was still around, we would never have this tattoo shop.
I would not be here. And on that relationship, as I was fighting for the tattoos, there's a lot of things that I am as a person. I'm a music producer. But in short, I had forgotten who I am. It took me to be alone again, to remember who I am, to follow my path. So yes, always be with someone who is going to help you remember who you are, because everyone that you meet, everything that you do, it either pushes you forward or keeps you the same place or pulls you back.
And I was about to close it, but I want to get to that point where searching for yourself in a relationship, but sometimes you lose yourself because you're not yourself anymore. You're trying to be someone else for that person. Tell us a little bit more in terms of that experience.
Hey man, that's difficult. That's difficult. It's like having two thoughts. It's like having two people in one mind. Let me use the music side of me as an explanation. I've always struggled from this moment where a lady's like, I always wake up in front of a lady complaining about cuddling, and and I hear melodies in my head. I can't hear a thing. Like, all I want is to go work. But in the process, especially us men, we treat women as I don't want to use the word goddess or prize. We treat them as deserving of everything.
Let me give you a proper word.
Yeah.
We put them on a pedestal.
Yeah. So it's easy for us to forget about us and put them first and do what they because I wish men could know this. You have equal value as her, because if you were not there, she wouldn't have anyone. Same, if you were not there, if she was not there, you would young child. So we as men have this thing which, she's more important. No, she is. Mina, I can always settle for less as long as she is happy. But when there's no you to make her happy, then there's no you. You come first. Do you?
Guys, I think there was the
No, you only. If you need to save me, you need to be around to save me.
Yeah.
So you come first. Do you? Then you can. Oh no. Do you? Then you can save somebody else.
Yeah.
Save you can save somebody else.
So, what I'm getting out of this, which is very, very important, I think it's the best advice ever, and we are trying to crack it as men in general. We put women first. You're
We put women
right.
first, and we lose our path. Like, people take life for granted. This is not just 5 minutes. I spend 5 minutes breathing with you. 5 minutes of my time is 5 minutes of my life. It's not just 5 minutes. This is, you are what you do with your life. So when, furthermore, on your question about wanting to do something else, but you with this person and you need to accommodate them, you will get stuck, you get frustrated, you'll have anger issues, but as long as this in the name of this person being happy, you'll be fine. But everything else, you'll feel like you don't belong.
And when you put it like that, and they say, happy wife, happy life, which is not true.
No.
You come first, and you have to, do the best. And I know there's a double standard. Women would prefer a yes man, a man that's accommodative, a man that loves her fully and doesn't think about themselves. But at the same time, they want a man that says no, a man that is more authority, a man that says, this is my vision, follow it. And if you don't, I'm gone.
That's me. I normally say I'm an asshole before I date someone. I tell them, hey, look, I'm an asshole. I'm the guy that's gonna tell you, hey, look, you're holding me back. Oh, you need to let me go. You're holding me back because right now I'm planning this and this, but I have to be in this and this place. Right now I have to be there, but I'm here right now. So I want to be talking about these topics and you want to be talking. I want to go these places. You want to go. Good example. I want to go places where I can learn. I want friends. I know that in life, we waste time. I want to waste time too. But as I waste time, if I'm wasting my time with people where I'm growing, if we are alcoholing and we're recording something or we're sharing an idea, I want myself there. If we're dancing and doing nothing, but we all have we all go, never be in places that are moving you nowhere. I don't know what led me to this. I forgot why I'm saying this, but I'm here. Never be in places that lead you nowhere. As a man, be a man. If this is about being a man, be man enough to know that you are your mind. Wherever you expose yourself to, a mind is a learning thing. A mind learns. If you chill around mechanics a lot, you'll know what a number 13 spanner is. So if you chill with Abu Spongile who talk about Indaba Zabantu a lot, you're gonna know more about Indaba Zabantu a lot. But if you chill about people who have the information, who wanna know what it takes to be where you wanna be, and then that's exactly what you're gonna learn. Being a man is about taking your mind to those places that are gonna lead you where you need to be, and take that information, help who you used to be.
You're more than just a tattoo artist. Today you've inspired many, including me.
Thanks, my brother. Thanks.
And I wish for the best. May God pave a way for you. And whatever you are installing in other people when you're doing your tattoos, let it continue because it's valuable information. A man has to define himself before he gets into other people's spaces, particularly a relationship, because that's where it changes everything.
Actually.
So, from my side, I'm quite intrigued in your mind and your art, your work.
You're making me feel more important than I should feel right now.
No, you are. Your words will amplify even further to young boys, particularly abafana bakichimaya lana, who should know themselves before they get to the real world, because it's very, very tricky, very depressing, very challenging. And if you have the right words, like you guys as mentors, it will be a perfect world for them to thrive and be real men in a good society that they want to build as well. But other than that, guys, it's time for action. It's time for us to see him do his craft, to
Time
his,
to ink somebody.
and I know who can be inked. But other than that, I hope you guys got more out of it. You should ask yourself, what is a man's purpose? And look yourself in the mirror, as he has pointed out. Kevin has beautifully said it. You should look at yourself in the mirror and find out who you are first. Otherwise, for me, Mluslu, Msotra, I love this hood. I love this place. There's more action coming through. Let's go.
You robbed me though.
I robbed you from what, Kevin?
Questions. You said you were gonna ask me the most interesting something in the
I will ask you when you
crazy
do
moment.
it. When you do it.
Let's go do it.